K. Chandrashekar Rao has said that he will not attend the 7th Governing Council meeting of Niti Aayog. In fact, he says that he's skipping the meeting because he believes that he needs to put out a strong protest as he says that the central government is discriminating against the states and not treating states as equal partners. Uma Sudhir is now joining us with more details. Uma, clearly KCR is upping the ante specifically against the BJP, it appears, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. K. Chandrashekar Rao has been attacking the BJP and the government and also the Prime Minister personally. And today, in fact, he has said that he's not going to attend the 7th Governing Council meet of the Niti Aayog. And he has specifically given reasons for it. He, in fact, started off saying that from the Planning Commission, which is meant to create equitable distribution of resources among the different states, Niti Aayog was started saying that there will be a lot of cooperative federalism that will be built into the functioning of the Niti Aayog. And he said we, in fact, started with the Niti Aayog with a lot of optimism and said that at that time, in fact, a group of chief ministers had been constituted with recommendations and development issues, and that one of the main recommendations was that all the central government scheme states will be given flexibility to design and modify the scheme based on their needs or their conditions to ensure maximum benefit. But he says something like this was not carried out at all, and the basis of this recommendation of the uniform was the belief that what has been designed by the centre may not suit every state. But now the centre is micromanaging everything and not giving the go-by, in fact, to the state-specific needs, and saying that in many ways, he says, in fact, the federal structure has been compromised, he says, and he says that Niti Aayog, for instance, had recommended that 5,000 crores should be given to Mission Kakatiya, which is a program that's meant to restore the minor irrigation tanks, and another recommendation was to give 19,205 crores to Mission Bhagiratha, which is meant to provide drinking water to every household in the state. So he has listed many of these programs, saying that though Niti Aayog made major recommendations, none of that was followed, and that's the reason why he finds no use in attending the Niti Aayog meet. And he says, in fact, it is also a mark of strong protest that he wants to do, saying that the centre is, in fact, started a trend of systematically discriminating against the state and not treating them as equal partners. In the same breath, in fact, he has also spoken about raising many other questions, which he has been for quite some time, talking about the non-performing assets, in fact, going up from 2 lakh crore rupees to 20 lakh crore rupees, and saying that though the government has been speaking about Atmanirbhar Bharat, he says everything from Deepavali diyas to crackers to the lights to everything else, from the shaving kits to even the national flags now are being imported from China. And these are all things that he wants to put forth before the country, in a sense, to say that that's the reason why he wants to boycott the Niti Aayog meet, hoping, he says, that the Prime Minister will take note and at least take some correctives at this stage. Back to you.
All right. Uma May, thanks for joining us with all those details.